This video will further introduce you to a Business Objects Web Intelligence, specifically learning how to work in and navigate Web Intelligence documents in the version 4.3 user interface nicknamed Fiori. We'll start by logging into the BI Launchpad, which was covered in video number 1. Once you are logged in, we will navigate directly to the public folders and to the training folders. Once there, we will click on the Webby document, Webby Basic EX5. The Webby document will open, and you will see that some of the on-screen elements remain, as they are common throughout your BI Launchpad experience. These common elements are the Home button, which is next to a now present Back button. Also there are the drop-down in the center of the header, and the right side functions of search, refresh, and profile settings, etc. Note that the profile settings is where you go to select Logout. It is best practice to actually log out of Webby, not just to close the browser window by clicking on the corner X. Below the header, but above the body of the report, you will see the Webby menu bar. There are several categorical sections to the menu bar: File, Data, and Analyze. Under the File, Data, and Analyze menu areas, there may be a prompt summary icon displayed, or it can be activated by clicking on Show Filter Bar. And below that are the names of the various reports within this Webby document. For the sake of ease and understanding, we refer to these as tabs, as they were displayed as tabs in previous versions of Webby, and as they are known in Excel and other reporting tools. If there is only one name shown, then there is only one tab. If there is more than one name, then it is a multi-report tab document. A line appears underneath whichever report is selected and being viewed. Let's examine the menu bar options and what they do. Under File, clicking on the diskette icon allows you to choose to save the report if it is enabled, or to choose Save As, which allows you to save a copy to your personal folders. Beside the diskette icon is the Undo icon, allowing the undo of almost any function. The next icon is Redo, allowing you to re-execute some action that you previously undid using the Undo button. Clicking the ellipses dots in the File area displays the report output options. You may output the report contents in several ways: printing, exporting, or sending to someone's BI inbox within Webby. Print does just as it says, sending the report to a printer in paginated form. Send to BI inbox allows you to essentially email a Webby report to a specific recipient, except it stays within the BI Launchpad framework. Export has 5 options: Excel, PDF, HTML, text, and CSV. We will step through each one of these as the configuration options vary depending on what you choose. Selecting Export and then Excel will display 2 configuration tabs: Reports and Options. On the Reports tab, you will choose which tabs of the Webby document you want to export to Excel. Each will become its own tab within an Excel workbook. On the Options tab, you can select to prioritize the formatting of the report, meaning that it will attempt to perfectly match the layout and display within an Excel structure, or to prioritize data processing in Excel, meaning that it will attempt to create a more typical spreadsheet layout of neatly organized columns and rows. Selecting Export PDF will display 3 configuration tabs: Reports, Range, and Options. As with Excel, the Report tab allows you to select which tabs of the Webby document you want to export to the PDF document. All selected tabs will be collated sequentially and output into a single PDF file. On the Range tab, you may select which specific pages you wish to export, but only if you have selected just a single report tab. If you have selected more than one report or selected all reports, the range selection will be disabled. On the Options tab, you may select to display bookmarks, which will add handy navigational links in the PDF output file. Selecting Export to HTML will allow you to create output files of HTML encoded content. Choosing to export as HTML displays only the Reports tab, allowing selection of one or more or all tabs of the Webby document. This process will create a zip file which contains the report and other necessary HTML supporting files. Selecting Export Text will allow you to output the report as a text file, loosely formatted to match the Webby report layout. Choosing to export as text displays only the Reports tab, allowing selection of one or more or all tabs of the Webby document. This process will create a single text file, collating all selected report tabs sequentially. Selecting Export CSV displays two configuration tabs, similar to the Export to Excel functionality, Reports, and Options. The export approach allows you to export the data as comma-separated values. On the Reports tab, you will choose which tabs of the Webby document you want to export to CSV format. Each will become its own CSV file, though they will output within a zip file. Also on the Reports tab are radio buttons to choose the outputting format approach, reports, or data. Using Report will output a CSV file that is loosely formatted to match the Webby report layout. Choosing Data will change the selectable input to a query and export the report query content as individual rows of data. The Options tab of the CSV export window allows the delimiter character to be changed if desired. Let's go back to the menu bar and continue. Under the Data section header is the Refresh icon. This will refresh the data content of the Webby document. Typically, this means executing a query against the data sourcing system. Next, under the Analyze section header is the Filters icon. For reports that have been set up with user-selectable filters or prompts, this would allow changing of those values. The ellipses under Analyze provide enabling or disabling of lesser-used functionality in Webby, such as drill, folding and unfolding sections, and tracking data changes. Finally, on the far right side of the menu bar is a clipboard icon, which activates and deactivates the visibility of the main side panel. One of the uses of the main side panel is the document navigation map, which is not necessarily present in every report, as you see now. However, if you click on a report tab with sections in it, the navigation map will automatically display the dimension values defining the sections. You can then click on the navigation map links to jump straight to the page of that section in the report. Please continue to the next video to see a demonstration of navigating the content of the Webby training report, modifying query prompts, using the navigation map, and exporting to various file types.